Hey everybody, it's me Joe, and in today's video I want to explain to you the difference between when we use the present perfect and when we use the present perfect continuous. Okay, so these two tenses are very similar and sometimes they mean exactly the same thing, but were used in different ways. So this one is very difficult for students, but it's often on a lot of grammar tests. So this is an important video for any of you who want to get ready for any kind of test in the future, because this can help you get a high score. So the present perfect would be something like, I have known him for a long time. The present perfect continuous is, I have been working for that company for a long time. So have been working. See the difference? All right. Also, if this is your first time visiting my channel, I want to welcome you. My name's Joe, and I teach English to foreign students at a university in Canada. And if you want to improve your English and get better at things like speaking, grammar, vocabulary, listening, anything related to English, I suggest you subscribe to my channel and hit that notification button down below. When you do that, you will be notified when I upload a new video like this one, okay? All right, now let's go right to the first whiteboard where I explain the grammar behind these two tenses, okay? Let's check it out. All right, everybody, so here is the first whiteboard, and I'm going to explain the rules about when do we use the present perfect versus the present perfect continuous, okay? So you see up in the top left-hand corner in green, it says unfinished, number one, unfinished, and it talks about states. When you're using a stative verb, you use the present perfect, such as, I've owned this car for 5 years. Other examples of stative verbs are had and known. So I've had this car for 5 years. I've known him for 5 years. All present perfect. Down below that, we use action. So action verbs, we use the present perfect continuous. For example, she's been playing very well so far. So if you're talking about somebody in a game, a basketball game, she's been playing very well so far. Or other action words could be waiting or building. She's been waiting for 2 hours. She's been building a sandcastle on the beach for 2 hours. And down at the bottom, there's some words that are the same. Whether you use the present perfect or the present perfect continuous, the meaning doesn't change. So examples of that are work and live. So we can say, how long have you lived here? How long have you been living here? How long have you been working here? How long have you worked here? No difference in meaning. Okay, so with some words, both tenses can be used with no difference. Let's go back up to the top again. On number 2, on the right side, it says, recently finished with present results. We use these things. So if you're completing an action, we use the present perfect. I've just finished my homework. Okay, that's completed. Recently finished. And the result is I can relax. I can hand it in. Okay, you understand? Down below, the next one is doing an action. So it's not finished. It's ongoing. We use the present perfect continuous. I've been painting our bathroom. So I'm not done painting. So the result is we can smell paint. Okay, if you walk into someone's house, hey, why does it smell like paint? I've been painting our bathroom. And number 3, new habits and repeated actions, we use the present perfect continuous. So I've been watching lots of TV recently. Okay, so that's a new habit. Okay, Probably a lot of you have been doing that too. All right. And the next one, she's been practicing 3 days a week. So that's repeated action. All right. So now we're going to go on to the next whiteboard, and it's going to show some questions to see if you can guess the answers. Okay, everybody. So now you've seen the grammar. Now let's take a look at some questions to see if you can put your knowledge into practice, and can you get these little test questions correct? Okay? Okay, so here are the questions, everybody. So you can see at the top it says match the beginnings and endings. On the left side I have the beginnings of sentences and questions, and on the right side I have the endings. So you've got to try and match them up. So the first one it says I've had. Now what do you think? Dancing lessons for a month, or this shirt for 14 years? So the right answer here, if you can guess it, is B. I've had this shirt for 14 years. Okay? And number 2, I've been having, goes with the other one. I've been having dancing lessons for a month. Okay? So that's something, it's kind of a new repeated action, new habit. Number 3 and number 4. I've just watched that movie. I've been watching that series. Okay, so let's go to number 3. I've just watched that movie. So which one do you think it should be? I thought it was terrible, or D, I can't wait to finish it? The right answer is C. I thought it was terrible, right? It's over. I've just watched that movie. It's done. Number 4, though, I've been watching that series, should go with D. I can't wait to finish it. So that means I'm excited. I want to keep watching, and I want to get to the end. Let's try number 5. 5 and 6 are have you eaten and have you been eating? So which one goes with which one? On E and F, the sides we have more salads recently, you look good. All 12 pieces of pizza? So the first one, have you eaten? What do you think? Does it go with E or F? And the right answer is F. Have you eaten all 12 pieces of pizza? So it's finished action. And number 6, have you been eating? Goes with E. More salads recently? You look good. So it's not finished. It's just kind of a new habit. And let's try number 7 and 8, the last ones. Angela has been speaking, or Angela has spoken. So which one do they go with? G and H are to him. Now they hate each other. Or H, to him for the last 2 hours. So number 7, Angela has been speaking, goes with to him for the last 2 hours. 7H. Okay, they go together because it's a new activity. And number 8, Angela has spoken, goes of course with G, to him. Now they hate each other. So maybe they had a fight and now they hate each other. Okay? So those are all the answers to these questions. I hope you got them all right. Okay, everybody. So that is the end of all the lessons. I've taught you the grammar behind it. I've shown you some test questions. Now, if you have any other questions about these 2 tenses, please write them down in the comments below. I will write back to you. If you have any doubts or anything, I'll try my best to help you understand things. Also, always look underneath the video in the notes part, because that's where I put a lot of links to more learning opportunities. I always like to keep you guys learning. All right? I think that's everything for today. And until next time, I hope you're having a great day. Bye-bye.